What's up, you guys? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another full face of makeup, but we're going to play a little game with it. On one side of my face I'm going to put a drugstore item, and the other side I'm going to put a higher end item, and I want to see if you guys can tell which side is which. I'm not going to tell you until the end when I reveal it. Now, I'm still trying to get an actual full face of makeup, so I picked products that were similar in color. So this is my left side, this is my right side. I want you guys to tell me which side you think is which before the reveal. All right, so let's jump right into the video. First, I'm going to start with foundation. And I'm going to switch my brushes sometimes. Other times, I'm just going to wipe it off on my towel that I have here. All right, guys, this is the foundation. What do you guys think? Which side is the left? Which side is the right? Let me know down in the comments. Even though they're two different foundations, the colors are pretty spot on. Now we're gonna go into contour. I'm using two different types of contour sticks. Let's see if you guys can tell the difference. All right, so here we have our contour. What do you guys think? Can you tell? Which side do you like better? And which side do you think is drugstore? And which side do you think is high end? Sound off in the comments. Now we're gonna go into our liquid blush. And I'm just gonna use a double-sided brush for that. This is my BK Beauty Nikki LaRose brush and 17. And I'm just gonna use one side for each side of the face. I did go very, very heavy-handed on the blush. The color is a little bit off, but it's as close as I think I was gonna get. But yeah, now let's go into our concealer so we can tone this down a little bit. But can you guys tell by this? Can you tell which side is which? Let me know. All right, so let's jump into concealer. I'm using the other side of the same brush to apply the other side. Color is a little off, but it's close enough. Hopefully by the time I set it and everything with powder, it will look very similar. All right, so I'm just gonna go through my regular process, blending out the edges first. And I have not used a sponge in so long, but I think I'm gonna try a sponge today. damp sponge, I think. For this, I am going to use a different brush because I don't want them to start mixing in. You see, like once you blend them in, like you can't even really tell that they're different. The colors look really good. But what do you guys think? The way that they're blending, the coverage, can you tell? Turn the puff over on the other side. I feel like I'm going faster than usual because I have something to do. All right, I'm just gonna take my damp sponge just to go over it, pick up any excess product. What do you guys think about the concealer? Which under eye looks smoother, brighter, just better in your opinion? Left or right? Let me know. Creasing. I'll give you my opinions at the end, but I want to know what you guys think. Now I'm going to set my under eye. I'm going to use a pressed powder to set right now. All right, can you guys tell which pressed powder is which? Let me know down in the comments. Which side do you like? I'm gonna go into my bronzer to set my contour area. I'm gonna set my face with some powder. Using the same brush, but I'm using two different sides. I kind of want to go back in on the other side real quick. I do think there's a difference in the color in these two. One's a little warmer than the other, so I have to build this side up a little bit more just to get it looking a little even, you know? Hold the brows are not a part of this. I'm just gonna do my brows off camera and come right back. And I'm gonna do my eyeshadow on camera, although I'm not testing two different ones. I have a new eyeshadow palette that I was influenced by Shelly-Ann here on YouTube to get. It's a Beauty Bay palette. I never had one of these before, but they were pretty affordable, and they had a deal where you can buy two and get one for free, pretty much. So I got this one. This one is the Fiery palette. I mean, look at these colors. Using my MAC 224 brush to start off, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here, Autumn. Taking it also on the outer edge of my lid as well. Just blending it up and out. Pumpkin is this bright orange right here. And this is my MAC 217 brush. And I'm just gonna put this also in the crease, going back and forth, windshield wiper motions, taking it along the edge as well. This is a gorgeous palette. I love the way these are blending out. Now I'm gonna go into Spice, which is this even deeper orange, more of like a burnt orange. I love that color. Keep this on the outer corner here. maybe this from the Juvia's Place chocolate palette. Let's try that one. Yeah, that's good. It just gives it a little bit of dimension. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this color Fudge in here, which is this really nice brown shade. Ah, it's so pretty. I think I'm gonna use my finger for that though. There's a color in here called Crystal that is similar to Fudge, but I think it'll make it pop just a little bit more, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, definitely does. And just for an extra razzle dazzle, I'm gonna take my Patrick Ta Do You Know Who I Am Major Dimension eye palette, and I'm gonna add the bottom color on top of that, because you know this gives that different kind of sparkle. All right, so the eyes are done. I'm gonna go into blush. Again, this is going to be two different types of blushes, same kind of color. I think it's very close, similar, but different qualities. So tell me what you guys think. And on my eyes, I use like a brown liquid eyeliner versus a black, and a brownish black mascara instead of black as well, and brown eyeliner. What kind of blush did you guys think that was on this side? And I'm using a loose powder now. Time is like getting away from me, so I'm trying to hurry up now. And what type of powder you think is on this side now? For me to have done two different qualities, it's looking very similar. I want the blush to really pop, guys. I'm gonna use my Dose of Colors liquid matte lipstick in Knock on Wood. And I have matte chestnut as a liner on right now. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of gloss. I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Hot Chocolate. I'm like having to rush right now, but can you guys tell which side was which? I will reveal it to you. This side was the drugstore and this side was the high end. Can you guys tell a difference? Let me know. Just looking at it, and I will say there is something about the high end side that is just a little bit more put together. Nothing too noticeable. I mean, you really can get the same kind of quality looks using drugstore or high end. It's really just about your technique and how you apply these products. But I mean, for me to have used a different product on each side of my face, it looks really good, and I'm really impressed by this. Anyway, let me tell you what products I use. So for my foundation, what I used was the Maybelline Superstay in the shade 355 Coconut on this side, and my Nars Sheer Glow in the shade Marquises on this side. And then for my contour, what I used was the Maybelline Lifter bronzing stick in the shade 85, and the Haus Labs Precision Sculpt Shaping Balm in Curve on this side. For concealer, I went in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Neutral, and my lovely Makeup Forever concealer in 3N54. For blush, I used the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in Gorg Orange and the Rhode Pocket Blush in Sun Soak on this side. Those were really lovely. And when I went on top of my blush at the end, what I used was the CoverGirl True Blend Flushed Blush in Hot Frenzy on this side, and the KVD Everlasting Blush in Poppy on this side. Gorgeous. My setting powders for my under eye. So for this side, I use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch in Cinnamon Bun, and on the other side I use my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 330. I set my all over face. I set my left side with the Maybelline Superstay in 355 Coconut, and I set the right side with my MAC Dark Tan Mineralized Skin Finish. Oh, my bronzer, sorry. My bronzer, for the right side I use Charlotte Tilbury and in number 4 Deep, and on this side I use my Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer. This is so old, they don't sell this anymore, but I need to use this. Look how much I have so much left, have not hit pan, but look how similar it is to the Charlotte Tilbury, and it was like a fraction of the price. They look almost the exact same. I am having to hurry up right now to get myself together. I'm gonna come back and show you guys a quick final look. All right guys, this is the end of the video. This is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. I think the look came out absolutely gorgeous. Actually on the way out the door right now, and I'm being yelled at to hurry up, so I need to hurry up. I mean, the fact that I used high-end product on one side and drugstore on the other, and the look is this cohesive and it looks so good, that's honestly a shocker to me. I'm just happy that I was able to find products that were like almost identical to each other. That was a lot of fun. But let me know if you guys like videos like these. Yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed doing my makeup with me today. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.